Welcome to the Church of the Ordinary. I'm Maya Luna. I'm going to be reading to you some poetry from my book, Omega, Feral Secrets of the Deep Feminine. These deep feminine poems really invite you to listen, not just with your ears, but with the tiny ears in every cell of your body. They invite you to slow down your pace inside, to soften belly and soften heart, and allow yourself to really rest back and receive. This one's called The Church of the Ordinary. When you sweep the floors, gather your daily regrets into the pan, release them into the afternoon sun, and let the dust of sorrow plant new dreams. When you wash the dishes, scrub away the debris of mind. Let each bubble reveal the emptiness of your original face. When you cook food, let your whole heart pour into every simmer and stir. Let every spice and grain contain your holy devotion to this brief human life. When you eat, chew your own love. Swallow the arms of the mother. Let them wrap around your belly with infinite compassion. Let every bite be an act of. When you bathe, let your hands become healers. Strip the body of its tensions and confusions. Pour the water of suppleness back into your bones. Baptize yourself into holy presence. Let your skin drink the nectar of open delight. Let your fingertips scratch open your tired old wounds until your wholeness is revealed beneath the static. Walk, let each pressing into earth be a thank you note to the gift of ground. When you breathe, let each inhale be a love letter to God, and every exhale a blessing to the trees. This is the sacred mundane. You are living prayer and magic in motion. The Church of the Ordinary is the secret of secrets. For it is in the tiny places where kindness lives. And this kindness is the doorway to God. Senseless perfection. Things don't happen for a reason, sweet child. Life doesn't need a reason for happening. It simply blooms forth with breathtaking chaos, rains down on you with senseless beauty and immeasurable heartache. You can make up stories if you like about why things happen the way that they happened. You can close one eye and squint to make up patterns. You can tell stories of tragedy or perfection, curses or blessings. Or you can simply stand naked in the rain. you can realize nothing will ever really make sense. Not if you are really honest. Not if you are truly listening. Nothing happens for a reason. Yes, this is the truth. This is it. There is nothing else. Nothing but your own heart plunging into reality. Your own heart drinking down the eruption of stars that is this radical emergence of soul in body, of breath meeting sky. Maybe there is nothing else to look for. Maybe it didn't work out for the best. Maybe it isn't an unfortunate mess. Maybe no great spirit is helping anything go your way. Maybe, just maybe, life unfolds relentlessly with no holy plan. Maybe it is sacred just as it is. Its power and innocence require no justification. Its perfection requires no meaning. Maybe nothing means anything other than what the rose means when it blooms. It means, here I am, here I am, here I am. This poem is called Where God Lives. I don't care how many degrees you have, or what lineage you come from, or what guru initiated you, or how many sacred texts you've read. Your credentials are irrelevant. I want to dance with you in the density. I want to feel your unhidden brokenness and savor that luminous dark place that shines from the cracks in your facade. I want to see the way your eyes look back at me in that place where we share this absurd inside joke of being alive. I want to see the way you melt into the moment with bravery. Don't try to impress me, please. I want to see your honest terror as you wobble into the unfolding mystery of the moment. Knowledge cannot teach you how to pulse in the fertile not knowing of the heart. Knowledge cannot reveal the wild innocence of your feral, love-drenched being. Knowledge cannot strip you naked. It can only conceal you. Your ideas about the truth are getting in the way. Sweet child, see, God lives in the uncertainty. This one is called Stay. If you cannot help me, if you cannot heal me, if you cannot solve my problem, will you stay anyways? Just for a moment. Will you sit and hold the broken pieces with me and look at their worn edges, their luminous shine, and just take one breath with me? Your eyes and heart are everything. They lift this burden of solitude for one moment. I know it makes your skin crawl how messy this is. I know you ache with vulnerability. I know you burn with helplessness, knowing there is nothing you can do. But will you stay anyways? Stay with me for a moment and just look. Hold these scattered pieces in your hands. These pieces I have grown accustomed to, that know my sweat and fingerprints, that carry the scent of my soul. Hold them and touch them with your loving hands. I do not need fixing, just eyes to see my brokenness. Just a mirror reflecting what is mine to hold. Just a love that can hold it all. This one is called Give Up. When you fail, don't be so quick to dust yourself off with pep talks meant to get you to rise up triumphantly and exclaim, I am not giving up. Don't be triumphant. Instead, give up. Yes, that's right. Give up. Not forever, but just for now. Just for a moment at least. Just give up. Give it all up. You will be tempted to comfort yourself with spiritual concepts meant to assure you this is all for the best. This is all part of a grand plan to cleanse you, to purify you, to teach you a grand lesson, to make you triumphant, glorious, heroic. No, don't do any of this. Don't be a hero. But also do not be devoured by shame and self-hatred. This is just the same game played backwards. No, just give up. Just for a moment. Just stay low, low to the ground. Your false self shattered. You failed. You broke. Life broke. Breathe the grass. Taste the dew. Inhale the soil. Kiss the brokenness and receive. Your true self is hidden in these spaces in between. Grief is the sane heart. In this reality of impermanence, where change is the only constant, where inside the marrow of every choice lies the death of a path not taken, where Kali lays her sword of time upon every precious lamb, without discernment, without favor, without mercy. Yes, every single thing shall pass. Every precious attachment returned to the ocean. In this reality of constant churning, of birth and death on every breath, grief becomes a daily practice. Grief is the way we dance on the ashes. We know this in our bones, this holding on and letting go. Grief is the sane heart. The middle ground, in the space between embrace and dissolve, before the next embrace. Grief is there saying, I loved you, goodbye, thank you. Pummeled into radiance, Every shard of betrayal that has nicked my heart, every loss torn from my sentimental hands, every illusion chased, burned into smoke, they have all made me naked, worn down my hiding, pulled back my veil, revealed the beauty and the innocence only known to the flower wrestled by the storm. I have been polished down to nothing, broken open by rough hands, pummeled into radiance. That's why you see me as I am. It's the last one. It's called Free to Live. It's 2020. We are no longer trading in our soul for the allure of money, the seduction of fame, the euphoric fantasies of intoxicated love. We see the game. The jig is up. We no longer chase the carrot that never nourishes our hunger. We no longer seek the shiny package with the rotten, hollow core. We are done letting shame fuel our hunger for unattainable perfection. We no longer believe the lies of the polished, perfect ones. The mask is slipping. We know the script. The emperor has no clothes. We no longer believe our will is God. We are no longer satisfied with the sickly taste of sweetness, delivered with a grimace shaped like a smile. We are ready to feast on the fruit of the real. We are returning to innocence. We are bored with corrupt systems that seek to cut out our heart in exchange for a dead performance. We are no longer charmed by the siphoning of our essence in exchange for a bad deal. We no longer color inside the lines. We delight in making mistakes. We are rapturous in our play. We allow the unfolding to be a revelation. The mystery is our guru. The unformed rose is our muse. We are done with the trance of the illusion of control. We are learning how to dance with the spontaneous arising of this holy moment. We no longer need to know. We are in love with our unknowing. We are inhabiting our imperfections. We are letting the body lead. We are listening. We are receiving. We are letting grace have its way. We are submitting to the sublime in the ordinary. We are remembering we are beautiful. We are discovering what beauty is. We are done chasing the dream. The jig is up. The game is tired, played out. We are letting ourselves have it all. We are experiencing fulfillment without ever leaving ourselves again. We are tired of being rigid. We find ecstasy in the supple. We are learning to make love. Limitation is our sanctuary. The simple heart is our refuge. We are ripping up the map. We are dancing on the ashes. We are moving from fullness. We are delighting in stillness. We are learning to walk with eyes closed. We are no longer waiting for life to begin. We are finally free to live. Thank you so much for gathering around the candlelight with me in this church of the ordinary.